Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry for the delay. Was getting a lot of phone calls and also streaming on Let's Talk with Love's live today. Um, I was in and out of her chat because of what I was doing today, but I managed to go, make sure I was there present. But come on in. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I know Let's Talk with Love. It's about to wrap up. I was just waiting for her to get towards the end so that I could come on. That's just what we do. I had to keep rescheduling because I didn't know she was. I knew she was going to come online. I just didn't know that she was going to be live by the time I schedule it. Um, but I'm gonna wait a few minutes so I can share a little something. Not share a little something. Share the experience today with court and everything that I had to face today. Um, yeah, so give me a few. Please hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Share this out. Hey, Bama. How are you? I'm doing a live. You hear this, right? You hear it? I'm about to celebrate. I'll tell you why in a few minutes. Okay? Thank you for chiming in and congratulations. Your son looked like he is happy and healthy. I am so happy for you, sister, that he is home. I know we both equally grind scraping. I'm grinding. Just put two and two together, sis. I don't know if you know Mary, but I do. She is my main thing. She is my ride or die. She does the same thing. She never turns her back on me. Ha! But yeah, I'm in celebration mode. I'm gonna wait. It's only 2 minutes into the live. I'm gonna wait till at least says 5 minutes. And then I'll go ahead with my commentary for today. I'm not going to be long because I am emotionally and physically tired. And I still have to cook dinner for my family. So I'm going to wait a few minutes. Hello, Zoom, whoever's in the bushes. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you have not caught Let's Talk with Love Live, I am pretty sure she's going to have that available. Please go tap in. Um, you don't have to do the whole live, but at least go show some support to my sister. She's been doing her thing with the trolls. She's what you call a troll slayer. She's nice, nasty, and becomes friends with them. But we always manage to, she always manages to calm these trolls down where they start to be friendly. I love it. She doesn't do it being mean. She does it fun, where we can enjoy and partake into whatever she has. And being that most of her chat is in blue, I can rest to know that whoever's there is gonna handle the rest. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. It's almost 5 minutes. Give me 30 seconds to roll this shit, and then we can start our commentary. I had a headache, and that was only because I was hungry, and I also I had coffee, but it was black. I only took like a couple of sips of it just to wake me up and not let me feel all dragging and stuff. Because if I don't have coffee, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, it's 5. So, as you all know, I was asking for prayers. If you see my community tab, I was asking for sincere prayers because I had to go to trial today for the incident I've been talking about since it happened last year. Well, today was supposed to be trial. It was trial. It wasn't supposed to be. It was trial. This morning I got up. I wasn't nervous, but I was feeling excited that I knew that it was gonna be the end of everything. Like real. Hey, Gamma. Hey, Young. I didn't even see y'all. I'm just now seeing y'all. So I had to, of course, about the neighbor and the situation with the mother. Late last year. She put in papers to charge me with a simple assault, which it did occur, but I knew I was provoked, and I knew my ass had to prove myself. But what I didn't know, that God had wanted me not to take a look at what was done, but the lesson from it. Yes, girl, the neighbor. The neighbor was the first one that I brought to court. And let me say this. Hold on. I'm at the age where I ain't got time to be fighting. Although I want to smack a few, that plucks my last nerve. At this age, and the way things are with the law, I never have been the one to get in trouble. I've been into fights and stuff like that, but I never had to face none of this. You know what I'm saying? This right here was just like the biggest challenge for me, because I'm not used to keeping my hands to myself. I'm not used to letting people get in my face and have it their way and whatever, because I was being provoked. With this mother, I don't know what it was. I don't know, because me and her is like it's around the same age, that I really didn't care. But I was holding my own pretty much until she started lunging at my son. You know how we are about our kids. I don't give a fuck how old they get. We are still their mother, and homie, don't play that. Especially when I know my boys are not disrespectful. And for the simple fact, I wasn't the one that started all this. You know what I'm saying? As far with me and the mother, she decided to block my driveway. Anyway, fast forward. She reported that I hit her with no evidence. The cops already see me. We went through the whole shebang of complaining. And I had to go to court all this year. I think it was about 3 times I had to go to court for this lady. I think once was in January and she didn't appear. Then the one in April, did she appear on that one? No, I think I don't know if it was the mother first or the daughters first. Either way, one or two of them she didn't appear. The first one that she didn't have to appear because I had to turn myself in pretty much to a warrant for to appear in court, not a warrant to get arrested because I was never arrested, but just to hear my side. But anyway, fast forward, I woke up. I was a bit nervous because I knew this was it. Um, I got up around 9 and I sat in my bathroom and I just started praying. And this is a true story. So I just looked in the mirror. I said, "Let your will be done, Lord." I said, I already apologized for my part. Um, but you also know that I was provoked, and it slipped. It kind of slipped. I'm just being honest. It slipped out of my grip. Um, so I proceeded to get my stuff together. I went and grabbed my underwears and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I grabbed two underwears thinking I didn't bring one in. I didn't know where I placed the other underwears, so I went and got another pair, which was the second pair. I did my hair. I played worship music because you got to create the atmosphere. I don't want to go in there hearing to DMX. Where my dogs at? Because that's not suitable. I needed to get myself calm and focus and positive. So I started playing my worship music, listening to it, and I began to do my hair. Pluck my eyebrows a little bit because it was kind of like looking crazy. Um, and yeah, got dressed, um, walked out the door. We got all the way to the court, and we decided to smoke a cigarette. And I'm standing there. I'm like, God, I'm like, why am I feeling so crazy? I feel so clean and fresh. But then something told me to flap my arms. And I noticed that I didn't feel that deodorant feel. Now, when you put deodorant on, you can still kind of feel it under your arms. It was kind of sticking. So I'm like, I know I didn't leave the house without no deodorant. Sure enough, I touched the sides and no deodorant. So my man says, you better not worry now, or you're going to activate it. So we started laughing because you know what activation means, the smell of sweat. So I said, let's hurry up and smoke this cigarette and get into the courthouse. At least they have AC running where I'm not sweating. But anyway, fast forward. Um, we were in court. They did the first call. Saw my lawyer. He said she does not be in the second call. I'm going to ask for motion to dismiss, but most likely the prosecutor is going to ask for a motion to continue, and most likely it will be denied, especially if she's not here. Hold on. So to make a long story short, I was hoping she was there because I made sure everything was together, like a professional person supposed to do to plead their case. And why the cops was even called on both part. And when I got up there, the prosecutor started talking. She was explaining that the lady called her and let her know that she had the dates mixed up and so forth and so forth. So when it was my lawyer's turn, he explained. She said, we've been into this court for 3 times, and two of them, including today, was with an excuse. The first time she was on vacation, and the second time is with the excuse that you received today from the prosecutor. I asked that you motion to dismiss this. So she went back to the prosecutor. So the prosecutor was explaining to her that she noticed that the lady something about some warrant. I guess if you found a complaint, you supposed to make sure that you apply for a warrant, whatever that is, because I never had to be in trouble. Uh, and she failed to do so. So the judge was like, pretty much like, she was supposed to know this. And we're already almost a year into this. Um, I'm going to say motion denied, meaning case dismissed. So I was like, just looking, I gave her a good smile. And I looked at my lawyer and said, come on, let's go. So we all went out, and I gave the only praise. So I looked at him. I said, are you sure I don't have to come back? Can I get it in writing? He said, you are free to go, Miss Rivera. I was too excited to cry. But the only thing that I was focused on was to get the shit off my record, which I went ahead and got the paperwork, and I still got to wait because court was today. So usually they say it takes 24 hours for it to post. And once that posts, by the end of the week, I say, I'll go back and I will submit the paperwork and then submit this and get the record of the what they decided. So, but listen, check this out. I forgot to put deodorant on. I was so pissed off. I wasn't pissed. It was funny to me. I'm like, damn, I better not sweat. But when I was called up, I went and got my folder where I have all my evidence, and something came up. It dropped to the floor, and I noticed it was the pair of underwears that I misplaced. Apparently, when I put it on my purse, it fell in. So that's what dropped. I couldn't do nothing but freaking laugh my tail off. So a sister is free. I can finally turn the page to all this confusion that I've been through, and definitely learned a big lesson behind this, because if it was not for this lesson, there would be no growth. I promise you. But it did show me a lot. This is the reason why God always tell us, walk in faith and not by sight. Don't look at what's going on in your life and thinking it's going to be over, because it's not over until he said it's over. Now he made his point. I've learned my lesson. So I'm just thankful that despite of my imperfection, that I still do have that ounce of faith to knowing that his will be done. Even if it would have turned out differently, I'd have been good with that. I just at the point where I just wanted it to be over. It was too much. It was too much for me, and plus I didn't deserve it, because I'm not the aggressor, and I needed to be heard. So even though I wasn't heard with my evidence, I am good that she said dismiss, and I can proceed forward. So I'm thankful that it is finally over. Case dismissed. I am a free woman from all charges, which was only one. They make it seem like, people say it's the lowest charge you can get. It's really nothing, but to me, it's something when you don't have a record. You know what I'm saying? Even though it ain't nothing, I was just more concerned about it being on my record than anything. You know what I'm saying? I get it, you know, now, because I don't know about the court system, but I would never put myself in a position ever again to be in that position again. I don't know if I sound right, but if I said it right, but y'all kind of figure what I'm saying. It is a lesson in the books. It did show that I have to work a little harder on my self control, even when they lunging at my kids. As long as they don't connect, I should not react. Violence is never the answer. But also remember that God says you should not be provoked. So at a certain point, when you don't had enough, do not beat yourself up. And I don't regret it, because it was a normal reaction as a mother. Don't come at mine and you won't get dealt with. And that's just on period. I will catch a charge for my kids. I will. But I'm not going to jail for them. So they better just keep their ass to where they are respectful and stay out of grown folks' face. And I definitely ain't making no more new friends in North Carolina. I am done. I am done. I am tapped out. I know the neighbors is like, damn, they don't want to be bothered. It's not that we don't want to be bothered. I just don't feel comfortable right now. It's too much of a memory now. I probably could proceed on moving forward with this lady. You know what I'm saying? And become, neighborly. Because I don't want them to feel like that. But a discussion will be made, and I will apologize to her if she felt anyway. But anyway, her as a therapist should know when there's anything that causes some sort of pain or confusion or a headache in your life, when you go back to a familiar place, especially where you sat and babysat the girl's child, it's gonna kick up some feelings. So I don't want her to feel like I'm taking it out on her, but I need her to give me some time. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's over, I can turn the page and I can proceed forward with my content. And this is pretty much a praise report, because I've been waiting. I've been waiting patiently for this day to come. I was trying not to stress, a little bit I was, but we passed it, and God had favored me once again. He did it again. So that is it. The funniest part is me dropping my underwears before I left the bench where I was sitting. I was appalled. I was appalled and quick at the same damn time, if y'all get it. And the first person I did call was Sister Love, and she was like, "Oh my Lord." Oh my God, Sister Panda. What what happened? Oh my God, Lord. We laughed so damn hard. But it was a funny moment. Like one of my friends that I text was like, God has a funny way of putting that sense of humor when you're going through it, and sure enough, it kind of lightened up the tightness of my butt cheeks until I got to in front of the judge and didn't know how to hold my hands because they said if you fold your arms, they look at body language. So I was like, I don't want to fold my arms. I don't want to hold my hands because it's going to show that I'm freaking nervous. So I just didn't know what to do until finally my mind was like, just put it to the side. And I just stood there and I looked at the judge. I smiled. I gave a little smile like I wasn't worried, but deep down inside I was scared as shit. I promise you, I was scared to death. But anyway, let me just say this: physical will never solve anything. Just like arguing with somebody. When you have someone on demon time, they're gonna keep going and going and going until they can't go no more. Until you tap out. Until you finally do something that you regret. But what I have learned that it is better to not react than to react because for one, it won't get you in trouble. For two, you keep your peace. And for three, eventually it'll die off. Meaning the situation. But it felt like it was getting intense. This girl, the daughter would not stop even to the end of her being on this side. Hold on. It goes way back from when Sister Love, and I say Sister Love because we talk a lot on the back end, and it's not about YouTube. It's spiritual. We talk about, we talk. Period. And it don't have to be about YouTube. But she was explaining to me, in the beginning of our friendship, you got to try the spirit by the spirit. And I did not know that I had to use what was taught to me in this situation because towards the end, I clearly saw the spirit on these people, and they were not the spirit of God. I knew at that time what I was dealing with. They was on demon time. They wanted to get me in trouble. People that can't fight run to the authorities, but some people. The right thing to do is just to document everything that you are witnessing and seeing, to kind of keep a paper trail just in case you have to take their asses to court or something happen like my situation. Hey Albert, thank you for the prayers. um, Violence is never the answer. It would only intensify the charges. It'll make you feel better for the moment, uh, but the repercussions will land you going to court and missing days out of work if you're working. In my case, I had supporters, which is my husband and my family and my friend, to miss a day out of work just to support me in the moment because they know I'm not. I'm feisty, but I'm not a troublemaker. Um, Let me take it. Hey sis, I was waiting for you to get off. I forgot that you was coming on, but I had to keep changing my schedule. And I didn't want to mention it on your live because you were in motion with your live, and I didn't want to disrespect it by saying that. So I waited and just changed the time a couple of times. I said 4:30. Was it 3:30? Because I totally forgot. And then when I seen you on, I was like, oh shit. And I changed it for 4:30. And when they wasn't coming, I just kept changing it. I said, you know what? I'm just make it for later. Trying to cook my dinner. Hello, everyone. Got you on TV, so not in the chat. All right, boo. But yeah, the funniest part out of all this, no deodorant and panties is dropping. The panties wasn't dropping for no man. It was the missing panties that I had for this morning, and it was actually because I had a like a money green bra on, so I was trying to match just in case my tail was arrested. They would see that I'm coordinated underneath. Um, so I had some army fatigue underwears sitting on my purse, but didn't realize where I put it when I came in to take a shower. I'm like, well, where the hell's my panties at? Panties. I went and got another pair that was kind of matchable, but not army fatigue. It was like a kind of a green, but off green, something like that. But it was green. It was still in the family. So I was like, I ain't got time to be matching and changing bras and stuff like that. So I didn't think no never mind because I was in a rush. Find out when I get there, I ain't put no deodorant on. And then for me to be called and me pulling out my folder for my panties dropping. And not for no man. Panties dropped and say, here we go. We found it. So I was dying. That was some funny shit. And I was being joked on all the way home. I had to laugh too because who the hell drops panties in court? Thank God I was still in the seated area where my son yet again was blocking me. So by the time they could even see what I was picking up, I picked that sucker up so fast. And my man was like, what the hell? Yeah, I just started busting out laughing. I was like, I looked, I said, I'm sorry. And the lawyer looked at me all crazy. I was, don't even worry about it. I can't even tell you this. I cannot. But I promise you, girl, when I got out that courtroom, I started jumping up and down, give all honors to the Most High, because he has did it again. Oh, he did it again. Favor is fair. The only time favor's not fair is when people get away with shit that deserves to get in trouble for. That's when favor's not fair. But when it's fair for the just, knowing, despite of what part I play, I was being provoked terribly. And I got to give myself my flowers because I held on up until that point, and it was just a little tap in the face. I didn't break a jaw the way I wanted to, lunging at my son like that. But I knew I couldn't. But I wanted to. When you're dealing with a Gemini, it's like, hey, hit her harder. No. The other twins just give her a little tap to let her know you ain't playing with her. So that's what I did. I said, this is from Dora. Swipe. But that little Dora swipe landed my ass in court. Had me stressed the fuck out. Now, what I've learned from this is that even when it gets, if anyone touches me, I don't give a fart. I was about to curse. I don't give a fart. I won't pass gas on the girl. I'm gonna tear her up or him. But if I have control, I'm gonna prevent it, and that means to listen to my gut, my discernment. When something ain't right, pull away. Because there was a lot of red flags that I ignored from my neighbor that landed me in this position because I didn't listen. My Holy Spirit was already telling me she was no good. But the good part of me is I give everybody a benefit of the doubt and also um, the chance to prove my thoughts wrong, which she did. So it definitely was a lesson for me. I I definitely don't want to experience this again. But I will tell you, if you're gonna step up to my children or my man or my mother or anyone that I am connected to, and if I got a choice, you will be dealt with accordingly. Hey, Diva. Girl, I am free. I'm free like a whistle. Yes, this panda is free. I done rolled me a blunt. Yes, I did. Me and Mary's gonna have a little discussion. I got me some coffee cakes. I'm about to make some burgers and fries for my family. and I am drinking some coffee finally. I hope I could get some rest, but who cares? It's my Friday Eve. Tomorrow, my man is last day, and I'll be off for the weekend. So God is so good. I'm just happy. Diva knows. Let's Talk with Love knows, and a few others knows how much this was stressing me the fuck out. And thank you for having a listening ear, because I know y'all motherfuckers want to say, just girl, just leave that shit alone. But y'all stood there like true champions, true soldiers to hear me out and gave me some constructive criticism, whether I wanted to hear it or not. Y'all was there, and I truly appreciate the connection that we have. Y'all the ones that really rock, not me. Y'all rock. Y'all a true definition of true supporters and a true sister. And I want to say thank you. Hey Tasha, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So please, if you ever find yourself in a situation like mine, if you can refrain from giving her the giving him or her the Dora special, don't do it. If you like to miss days from work and go to court, then go lay them the fuck out. But I promise you, the back and forth, even though I am free, it is stressful at times because I felt like a criminal. Sister Love say, when I tell you that girl is hilarious, she's like, yes, thank God, because you was acting like you unalive somebody. Yeah, I couldn't do nothing but fucking laugh because that was the truth. When you have never been in trouble to this point of going back and forth to court, when you don't know, you expect the unexpected. You would think your ass is gonna be thrown in, and you want to prepare yourself to bring some underwear, like I did. Thought I was going to jail, but I'm just kidding. I knew that it was gonna fail me. It was just a headache of going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Dealt with accordingly. I knew God will work things out. I knew you would. Thank you for that faith. Cause honey, when I don't have it, I be wanting my friends to be like, do you have a little bit of that faith? But have faith for me too. And y'all did the damn thing. And I'm pretty sure you spoke to the man above, like, please watch over us. You got on my damn nerves about this lady with no teeth. I promise you, she would have had her dentures in and would have been out. So my eyes would have aimed right for them dentures. I promise you. But she didn't have no teeth. So what I was gonna hit her gums and get cut for my little bone. You know they got that little unless they pull her teeth all the way out. Like she ain't got no bones there, but there's always something hard there. What if she would have bit me with her gums? Would I have rabies or something? What yeah, answer that. If a person with no teeth would have bitten me, would I get rabies? That's something to think about. Is it the bite or the saliva of the bite? Or both? Well, I'm a bit confused. That lady was seriously down with Gumby. She was there. And how you gonna come into an argument with not your teeth? She probably said, "Shit, I paid too much money for these teeth. I'm gonna put this motherfucker in my cup holder." Because that's where it was. I couldn't believe it. These people down here are different. How you gonna have your teeth in the cup holder? Now, that was a sign that you came here to fight. You know what I'm saying? You putting your teeth in the cup holder. Oh my God. Girl Tasha, she had no teeth. I was arguing with her and I noticed I think in the midst of me arguing with this lady, I was looking at her mouth like, where's your teeth at? None. And my teeth ain't perfect at all. Shit, the bottom teeth doing gang signs. The top teeth, the caps need to be replaced. I need to probably pull the two sides. I want to go through a serious implant with my mouth care, pull everything that is not good. If I have to get my whole mouth done, I'm going to do that. Before I leave this earth, I'm going to have somebody's teeth. Somebody going to make me some teeth. And I'm going to tell them to make sure my teeth It's not as little as it is now, but not too big like Mr. Ed. I'm over here all over the place, but y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, I am grateful. I am grateful that it turned out to work on my favor yet again. Again, I've learned my lesson and I'm not. I promise you, I promise God, I will not put myself in a position where I have to go to court. I do not want to go to that place, even though I started to like it, like going in there because I am friendly. And I started making friends with the people there. But I do have to go back to get my how you say, the sponge, to get my I don't know how you say it, to get us or whatever, to get it sealed because I was not charged and it was actually dismissed. I just have to wait until the report is in and updated in the system in order for me to put the application in, or to even request for the record, so that way I could send it upstairs and get my confirmation. That'll be the next thing I'll show, that it will be off my record. So this, the rest of the year is on and popping. And now we waiting for the baby. Baby shower, then baby. I ain't worried about nothing else. I don't care who curses me out. I don't care who don't like me. Even on this YouTube, see, you can have it your way, like McDonald says, but not with Maritza. Go on over there. If you don't like me, please unsubscribe and keep it pushing. If you're not really feeling my content and how I do things, take your shit and hit the road, Jack, and don't fucking come back. I don't have time. If you're coming with hidden agendas, or if you're trying to be sneaky, best to believe I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna depart from you. You don't have to do it. I don't have time for it. I'm here on assignment, and that's to show love, show support to people that returns the favor, genuine people. You know what I'm saying, and be in support of people's vision on of their life. This is not our life, but this is something that we put in our hands to. So support is support, but support is support either whether it's good or bad. But I don't want the bad. I want the good. Give me some good support, and you're gonna get that in return. Because I promise you, I'm gonna encourage you. I promise you, I'm gonna justify. I'm gonna do the good and the bad. You curse me out like Sister Love does. Like, you always justify something. I just don't want you to feel, I just don't like people to feel away. Just put it that way. It's like a covering for the people I do care about, you know, trying to make it easy. But not no more. If you show me who the fuck you are, I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna leave you where you got me fucked up. That is on period. That doesn't mean that I have any ill feelings towards no one, because I don't know no one here. Um, if I once supported you and no longer, I don't know you. I just disconnected, and I'm entitled to that. If it's not conducive, if it's not going to add to my life, if it's going to keep me stagnant and stuck, I don't want it. If it's going to push me further, that's what I want. I want growth. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to get the constructive criticism. You could curse me out in a loving way, and I'll receive it, and I will learn from what you're saying. Hey, PPP, you talking to Sister Love? Yeah, that's my girl. PPP, positive pages are popping, because we pushing people to their purpose. We pushing people. We're promoting. It's like we encouraging. We're supporting. That's pushing people to their purpose. We're believing the big picture, not just the face of it. And that's how we rock. That's how I always rock. And can no one in hell and on earth change that? Like, again, if you don't like it and you feel, oh, she's fake, she's phony, remove yourself. I promise you, I won't miss you. I know how to socialize and meet new people, and I won't cry. I will be alive. So God is good. God is good. God is good. I promise you, He's good. I'm freaking excited. But Anyway, the lesson was from Maritza. If God be for you, who cares who against you? Keep trusting in God. Keep trusting that all things are going to work according to His purpose. Amen. So, on that note, thank you for chiming in. It is finally over. I can rest peacefully knowing that I'm going to be a grandmother in a couple of months. And I'm going to see my grandbaby's little face. And I'm just honored that, I'm still here and it's over. Okay, guys. So enjoy the rest of y'all day. I know I am. Again, I wasn't supposed to stay this long. I just wanted to share the funny story that actually happened and the results of this trial. I stood up, dismissed. So God worked it out with my little ounce of faith I had. Uh, yes, I am going to get some rest after my rest starts at 9 when my man is asleep. Because right now he's tapping his fingers for something to eat. I told him to go have a donut or something until then. But I'm making burgers, so about 7 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes, I will start and then I will proceed. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. If someone is on, I think Gamma, I don't know if Gamma comes on tonight. But go to her page and hit the bell so you can get notified. Also, Diva the Boss has a channel, Tasha. She does a lot of cooking, a lot of not a lot of lives, but enough lives talking about different things. It is positive, unless somebody brings her out and she has to chin check someone, but it's not. Um, the only time I really want you to stop justifying stuff is when people be trying to hurt you. No, I wasn't talking about you, sis, with the justifying part. Well, just a little bit of it. More to justify because I do that outside of you. I'm always trying to see the good and bad, even when it's not pertaining to me, and I have to stop that because it be making me look stupid, to be honest, and it makes me look a little naive when I know certain things. I can forgive people, but that doesn't mean I have to associate with them again. But I get what you were saying. I'm just talking in general. All right, baby. So anyway, God is good and God is great. Again, thank you for the ladies that was there to talk to me and to give me constructive criticism. It was never bad. Always good because I had a sister always thinking, and I truly couldn't say that I appreciate you for being who you are in my life in this season. And thank you so much. Okay. So for the rest of the day, promise me you're gonna support another one. Um, like I said, let's talk with love. Did a live on her. Go catch the replay. Go support a sister. Share her out. She is doing big things for her channel, and her channel is you can go over there and guarantee a laugh, some good information on what's going on with the world, not just with YouTube. She don't talk about YouTube stuff. She talks about realistic stuff that that is going on in this world. We don't want to stay stagnant to the stuff that really doesn't serve us no purpose. And definitely is not in her calling to be discussing the negative shit. But just to tell stories. You feel me? So enjoy the rest of your day. And again, Sister Love, I get what you're saying, but I wasn't talking about you saying it to me in that manner, or you know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but I know what you're saying, and I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not. I'll tell you behind the fucking scene, because I can't get it out. But it wasn't pertaining to you. It's just in general, because I do that. I justify not only with us, but But other people say, well, she did good. Give her the benefit. And it's right in my face. You know what I'm saying? Even when people are hurting me, you are correct. I have to correct it. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I love y'all. Love you. So continue to press forward. And I will be tapping in probably later on this weekend or probably not. I am going to go ahead and rest my eyes for a little bit. And that's that. Okay. Be blessed. Hey, Sereneness. How are you? I'm about to chime and catch the replay, please. If you can. Or just let it run for 5 minutes just to say you was there so you can count too. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a lesson learned. But I know I tell you what, them panties dropping out my purse was the highlight of this damn situation. I couldn't stop laughing. I had to hold my composure in front of the judge. I never experienced no shit like that. But today was a day God must have knew that she's a little nervous, trying to play it off like she's not. Like I was trying to be a thug this morning. Like I got this. Yes, yes, I got it. I got it. We got it. Yeah, You got it right in your purse and dropped right in front of you. Like holla. Did you remember we found it? My man said, "What the hell? What kind of shit's going on here?" Oh my God! I thank God for a sense of humor. Because, honey, if I was a nervous wreck, I probably would have cried and cried and cried. But that shit was so funny. If y'all was a fly on the wall to see the expression on my face, like I done seen a ghost. We got out there. He was like, baby. I just started cracking up. We laughed so damn hard. The funniest. But I tell you what, it did break my nervousness. I was scared as a motherfucker. I was nervous. I was trying to play it off, but I was real inside of me. I was not scared, but I was nervous because I never had to go through this. Sister Love was, she was a good sport with me. Encouraged. She said it's nothing, but to me, like she said, you would think I done robbed the bank of the live 12 people, and I was down with P Diddy or something. I did, and it was just a simple assault. I'm like, oh, that's it, man. That's enough. Shit. The next time I won't get a simple assault if I don't listen and take heed to this lesson. My ass gonna get a serious charge for assault. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful that it just was little. It was little to the sister, but it was big to me. So I'm gonna be taking care of business on Friday, which is 2 days from here. Well, I know it's guaranteed to be there, and I'm gonna submit this paperwork in so they can remove it off my record, and then I'll be good. But anyway, I've been saying this for a minute. That thumbnail says strength. It definitely wasn't my own. So on that note, be blessed. And again, I will chime in later on this week or tomorrow or whenever. Just stay plugged in. Support the people that's gonna add to your life. That's gonna teach you a little something. Because when we tend to play in the mess that we prayed ourselves out of, it's not. It's gonna be the same old, same old. So we want to do different. So my different is supporting, loving on others, supporting people's vision, even though I can't see it at the moment. I'm believing that it's big. I'm there. And that's it. And that's all. On that note, peace out.